What's that? All right. Let's get these shirts bagged. I don't hear any music, and this bites. I know you guys got one of these folders. I love them. I bring it in a little bit, and then I scooch it like that, and scooch it on that side, like that, and then fold. And I try and keep the tag out because I do have size stickers, which I should be putting on these. I might put them on afterwards, I'm not sure. The only thing is that most of these shirts are youth, so you have to have some way of designating adult and youth if you're going to put stickers on them, because there's no, and that's the way it looks. Put that in the pile. And after do these, we got 11 adult shirts to do with the front left chest. And then this job is done. Once I get the hats from a young lady that was kind enough to do some stitching on them. I was a little concerned about using my embroidery machine. That's probably the way it should be done, but to stitch them on, because this gentleman wanted patches only. I'm sure people are freaking out thinking, why would you ever spend all that money to fold and bag shirts? Such a waste of money. I'll tell you, customers do like it. Squish the air out. Yeah. I need to get music back in my ears. I'll put the music back, put the headphones back on when I'm doing the neck tags. Some more exciting video. You know what I forgot? I forgot about that one that had my hair stuck underneath the DTF. I forgot about that one. Some poor kid's gonna get a little extra. Actually, I didn't bring those boxes down, so that's that box down. They're probably looking at my shop thinking, what a mess. And it is. See, sometimes the sticker, the neck tag, the size tag sticks up there. If you can get it to lay down like that. And the fella, when he hands these out to the kids, I hope we have enough bags to do all these. I'm trying to hurry up and get this done because I don't like doing this without listening to music. The music showing on the screen, by the way, is not what is playing. For some reason, it stopped refreshing. I think it stopped at Jackson 5 or something, and then I never refreshed after that. It still never refreshed. I got a big screen right here so I can see what's going on. Make it look nice. Customer. Put that in backwards. I did. I like the fold on the other. I know it's a silly thing. I just like that fold at the back. I know it's ridiculous, but that's just the way I like it. These little strips everywhere. I gotta try and. The poor customer is gonna have to do that. If I don't put size tags on them, they'll have to do that every time on some of them. I should be looking at these too, like just to make sure that they look good. I guess I should turn the lights on in here, eh? Not that they're very bright. I don't know if that helps at all. Missing a bunch of bulbs. I don't want you to have to stare at my mess everywhere in here. Right. Now, she's not gearing up to be a beer day. That's the way the weather looks like out there. It's raining, but, or not raining, but it's kind of gloomy looking out. It's probably a good day to do this. Get this done. I'm sure the customer will appreciate it. And I can work on the next job. Blah, 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 blah. Ring. This is a lot of shirts, man. I think there was 8 of these large. See? I gotta stop doing that. That does not look like the same size. That's just a large. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 youth large, so that is right. Where's the extra large youth? I want to do those next. That messed me up. That's my compressor coming on. I'm sure glad it's in the other side of the shop. I busted the hose a few times on there, but didn't bust, it blew. I hope it didn't blow again. I'm thinking it might have, you know? It's on there a long time. Better check it. That presser will just stay on and on and on. Nope, it's just shut off. All right, there's 7 youth extra large. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing or not. I guess I should move my bag. It's very boring watching somebody fold shirts, I'm sure. All right, youth extra large. And I think there are 7 of these. Even if I screen print, I still want them in a folded and bagged. Not only that, is they get put up in the shelf up here, in the completed shelf, and you know, they don't get dust on them. Who knows? Like dirty fingers. Anything's possible. All right. This pathway in here used to be nice and empty, but I got her all loaded up again. I gotta get this stuff off the floor once I get this job done, and then I gotta do the ball club gear, and then hopefully I got time to get this stuff away. What I normally do is I tag every shirt and I put it in the shelves. You can see how ridiculous it is of how many shirts I have in the shelf. But who knows? There's another bout of inflation again. It might be okay to have them. I can tell you one thing. Whatever I can have, probably hundreds of different sizes, colors, styles, you name it. And somebody's going to ask me for something different. Trying to guess it is ridiculous. All right, we're cruising along. Now, I don't fold my own laundry, I can tell you that. She just gets emptied out in a drawer. A drawer. That's it. Drawer. Drawer. However you say that word. No, I did it again. Put it in backwards. This is hard on your back. If I'm doing neck tags, a little bit hard on your back too. Thank God I only have to do 11. Well, 11 for this job, not 11 in total. I got boxes of shirts. If you do them ahead of time, then you can just take the shirts off the shelf and rock and roll. I gotta do some artwork too for a customer. I try and do my artwork around 5:30 or 6 in the morning. It's kind of my time for that. I don't get paid for my artwork. I'm not that good at it anyways. But how do you... I know some places they charge, obviously. They probably have a professional graphic person there. I know somebody came here to get some decals for their truck, and I am dirt cheap. At least I think I am. I charge $10 a square foot for decals, and I don't charge for my artwork. This guy got, what did he get? This is about 3 feet at the back, and for the 2 side windows for his trucks, there's a 1 and 1, so that's 3, 4, 5. So that's like $50. I charge him for that. And he told me that he went to a place before they even started doing it. I think he said that they wanted $155 just for the artwork. So, and that's probably fair, you know. But I know nobody's going to pay me that. I'd like to figure out a way to bill for that, but I don't know how. If you do make shirts, you know what it's like on small scale. You get people sending you a picture from Amazon or something and say, can you make me this shirt? And that's the only picture they got. It even includes the shirt. And they want you to make a shirt out of it. So that's time consuming. And you don't get paid for it. I would think there'll be someday I won't do singles anymore. It just won't be worth it. But for now, I do them. All right, we are getting there. These sure come out nice. My buddy likes them. All right. Music still hasn't changed. All right, is that it for extra large? Yes. So, I can't remember what the small was. I think there was there 8 of those? Adult small? Something like that. Let's do those next. Try and keep them in piles so then when I put them in a box, all the sides are together. There's dirt on there. Okay. Just dust. Yeah, I wasn't going to come back on because I didn't want to have that. I don't want to have those headphones are a pain in the buttski. Having that cord following me around everywhere, and I got to move around in here. So I said we're going to do it raw with no music. Excuse me. She's hot down here. It's a lot nicer up there by the air conditioning. There's a lot of good people on YouTube that I've watched over the last few years. Zip. T-shirt check. She seems like she's a pretty good little, well, she doesn't look little, but like, I mean, when I say not little, I mean she looks like she's a tall young lady. Seems like a good screen printer. That is a hard thing to learn, screen printing. I mean, anybody can screen print, but to do it well is a whole different story. Small, small, small. That's a medium. Huh, we are getting there, folks. We are getting there. And then I'll switch it over to the hat press. Get some tunes back in my ears. What is it? These curl up all the time for some reason. Let's see, one of my roommates be staring at me now for the rest of the day. She's sitting on the porch out there, and instead of looking out at the traffic, she'll be staring at me. That's why I'm always in the shop. All right, what do we got left? 2 more small. This is fantastic. Yeah, and if you watch some people's earlier videos, I mean, they're not as bad as mine, obviously, but what's that dude's name? Alan Wade, I think his name is. A-Dub. His earlier videos are amusing. He said it looks cockeyed. It's not, but it looks cockeyed the way I folded it. Probably be how mine go. It seemed like everything he was trying to do. He's got a whack of equipment now, man. I think he's got lots of sponsors and stuff too. But when he first started, and I'm not belittling him in any way, shape, or form, because that will be me. But he used to seemed like everything he did, it was messed it up. But now he's got crazy amount of equipment. I don't know if he's got people working for him or not, but he's got a whack of equipment for not having a bunch of people working there, you would think. my little shop. All I got is a 4-station 6-color press. So I do have a young lady that helps me out when the kids are not in school, and she's really good. But I don't think this is any way to make millions. Not for me. Especially at the rate that I work. And for the rate I work. Okay, we must have 2 left, do we? We got a medium and a large. Adult. That's all we got left. And we can do neck tags. Listen to tunes. I'm going to run upstairs and grab the headphones. And try and figure out a way to set these. It's only 11 shirts. I'll set those shirts up so I can. Well, I'm trying to want to be careful too that we get the front left chest in the right spot. I have seen people do shirts where I just shook my head thinking, you know, I mean, I've done it too. I'm far from perfect, that's for sure. But the crest will be in their armpit. It looks ridiculous. Well, you can't even see half of it. I have a certain way that I do it. I think a lot of people do it the same way. All right. I'm just going to put those on top since there's only 2. I'm going to flip that over before I go upstairs and get the... Try and keep those in the center. It looks... My customer might think, oh, he put this on crooked. If I got it folded so it looks like it's crooked. That's what I would be thinking anyways. That's what I would be wondering. So even that, it's not perfectly straight. The sun's coming out. Okay. That is that. If we move our butskies, we could almost be done by lunchtime. And then if that young lady drops off those hats, this will be a done deal. Wish those would stop folding down. All right, that is it. I'm going to switch this over to the neck tags. I don't know if I have these shirts pulled out yet. Can't see nothing. All right. Put this away for now. Yes, the desk is messy. Turn the hat press on. Really got to get things cleaned up. Some of this garbage away. All right. I want to get my box back too. Oh, fat butt. Okay. And where's my phone? Let's see what he wanted. It's 5, 5, and 1, I'm pretty sure. So that ain't it. Whatever that is. Must be these, is it? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 5, 5, and 1. All right. What do I need now? Headphones. I'm not taking you upstairs with me. I'll be right back.
With our friends at Call to Recycle. Here's what we're doing today. Here's the deal. It's a good one. Bring in any used back.
That is the morning guy. He's annoying. Scottish guy. I forget what his name is. Diamond Dominic or something. Okay, let's go. I gotta plug these in. I'm blind as a bat. Hopefully this doesn't make noise right away. Excellent. Now we gotta wait for this to warm up. This is, these are the messed up hat patches. Oh, there, that's what they look like. I don't really like them. You can sublimate on these, but the sublimation didn't come out very good, so I just happened to think that that might happen, so I ended up actually putting DTF on there. Now it doesn't look very good. Well, it doesn't look good, period, but it doesn't look very good that way. But I press everything twice, so once this gets pressed a second time, it looks much better. But it still doesn't look good. Anyways, so how I do my neck tags, I have not found a good way to do it. I don't know if I'm putting too much heat or what. Then I use the old mug silicone for sublimating mugs, and I put that over. I don't have a lot of pressure on here. But as everything, I pre-press everything. Huh, look, some of that come off of there. That's not good. I better wait for that to heat up. They're playing Hey Jude from the Beatles. I'm listening to 89.9 The Wave out of Halifax, Nova Scotia. In case you're wondering what I'm listening to. And they stream online. But for some reason today they're not. I normally have a little window that shows what I'm listening to, but they're not updating it today, so I didn't see any point. Now, I think I'm possibly using too much heat on these. I don't know. Anyways, make sure you get them on straight. Don't put them too high. And then just put your sublimation thing on there and press down. Still not up to temperature, but that's all right. So what I have been doing is doing 4 so they can gives it enough time to cool down. And that seems to have worked the best because sometimes the paper rips off. And I'm sure if it went in the wash, it would come off, no problem. But when you give it to the customer, it probably looks bad. Not probably looks bad, it does look bad. Let's double check. I'm sure there's people screaming right now because these are not going on absolutely perfect. That's okay. So we only have to do 11 of these. So 5 large, 5 extra large, and 1 2XL. And why do I use a hot press for this? I could use a press upstairs. I don't know why. Because I've always been using this for neck tags, I guess. It's, at least I could see outside. I think before I go up, I'm going to take a look at, lay the shirts down on the desk and see if these, make sure you get the tag out of the way. I think that tilted a little bit when I was messing around with it. I've had this hat press for a long time. All right, number 4. I was just looking to see if, make sure the music wasn't coming through the speakers or through the stream. And I don't know if we're going to make it, have this done by lunch. Or we'll have a late lunch. Got to be careful not to get done too early. You get into the beer and you won't get anything else done today. I can't do that though because I got to get some artwork done. Okay, so I did 4. Got 4 of them on there. So the first one, you pick it up and be very careful. Stick your thumb right in behind there and kind of roll it off. Yes, it's a nuisance. Depending on I just can't figure out. I'm thinking that it's when this gets really hot. That's when it rips the paper off. That's what I'm thinking. Because usually the first few, that's hard to see because the window's open. Sorry why it's blurry, but that's nice crisp print on there. It's just hard, you can't see that on there. Anyways, while that's doing that, you can come back here and do this too. Oh, you guys can't see, sorry. It's a nuisance. Throw your garbage away right away. And that's a finished shirt. You can't see it very good. Can I adjust this camera a bit? Now it's getting, there's a window right here, so it's getting messed up with the window. All right, that's one. I'm sure nobody does this. Press everything twice. I'll show you what, I'm sure one of these are going to do it. The paper sticks. Just, if you can keep your fingers in behind there and just sort of roll it. That's the best way I found how to do it. And that's that. I think it's when that piece of silicone gets hot. That's what I think it is. Here I'm trying to show you. Watch, it won't happen. They're playing April Wine now. And then you start all over again. All right. Start another batch of 4. So this would be added to the, I mean, it does get added to the price of the shirt, but it gets this, it's added to the price of the expense. I don't really know how much that would be. Maybe we'll time myself here. Let's say 11:17. Let's see how long it takes me to. I can see that adding. Oh shoot! What am I doing? It's leaving a mark. I don't know if you can see it or not, but definitely leaving a mark. So that must mean the ink is not cured, maybe? mean, I should be using wax paper, really. All right. So just remember, we start at 11:17. I get these made from the same place I get my DTFs made. I mean, yes, I can make them myself, and I should, and I will. But I've got sheets and sheets of these right now, and they're not cheap. They're, I think they work out to like 15 cents each or something. So you take 15 cents for that, and then I think the bags are 27 cents. Doesn't take long to add up. And then the time to do it all. So I don't know what this is going to add up to be. Maybe 2 or 3 minutes each one, maybe. That's time consuming. Yes, I put a few of these on upside down. I still put the shirt out. Maybe we'll do all 5. Oh no, that's 11 I gotta do. So it's now 11:21. Maybe it takes me longer than I think. I don't think the average person would press them twice. So that's the other thing. So if we can get this done in less than 8 minutes, it's 2 minutes a shirt. It's probably, what is it, 2 minutes to bag them? So that's a lot of extra money. So if you add 5 minutes and let's say you do 12 shirts an hour. All right. Let's see if we can get one to do, not on purpose, what I'm trying to tell you. Just keep your finger at the back, right up tight, and just roll it. And don't be fast. I know normally I see them, they just take it off like a Band-Aid. I don't know if you can see that or not. Probably not very well. I thought that was going to do it. Just once it starts ripping. Well, Case of Kasem is definitely over because this song's not from 1971. Oh, see a little piece of paper? You probably can't see it, but yeah, there's a little piece there. I think the hotter it gets. All right, what are we at now? 11:24. I lost some of the ink on that one. Yeah, there goes the paper. So what I do is I come from the other side. I don't think I had my, yeah. See, a little bit of paper stuck to it. I don't know why. I noticed that after it gets warmer and warmer and warmer. So maybe it's the silicone sheet or the pad at the back starts to get too hot. All right. So that took longer than 8 minutes. Let's say 17 to 26. It took 9 minutes to do 4 shirts. I'm gonna say 2 minutes. 2 minutes a shirt. What do we got left here? 3. Ha ha ha. Oh, and watch out for this. There I cut that, and the bottom piece of it, of another one. Well, guess what? That cost me more than 15 cents. But I do have to figure out putting the tag on, buying the tag, putting it in a bag, buying the bag. How much does that add to the price of the shirt? I should know that number. My guess is it could be more than $1, really. 27 cents for the bag, 15 cents for the 27, 37, 42 cents. And how much is 4 minutes of labor? Let's say you charge $50 an hour. $50 an hour. So it's over $1 a minute, right? See, $1.50. So you're looking at $2 a shirt extra. So $2 shirt and extra, you either add to it or you subtract from whatever you get for it. All right, last one. Okay, so this has been left for a little bit less because obviously we're only doing 3 shirts. Let's see how this works out. Let's go slow. I didn't have to do that right then. All right. We might go in for lunch first before we tackle the fronts of these. I can imagine some people only make $2 a shirt, so if you're charging an extra $2, see, that came up beautifully. All right. Last one. Then we will go to little boy's room and have some lunch. This one feels like it's gonna tear. But it didn't. Oh, I gotta go. I gotta go. Okay, I'm gonna shut you guys down so I can